Hello, everyone. This is Lisa with Inspired Heart Intuitive, here to help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, peaceful and prosperous life. Welcome to Evening Enlightenment. Um, we're going to have the topic tonight, why don't they stay? Now, hello, Miss Pearl. How are you tonight? How are you? I'm good. My email address here, and then we're going to get started because I like to put myself you on. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I hope your week has gone well for you. Um, okay, so this is going to be active. Hello, Tabitha. How are you, dear? Good to have you. This is going to be interactive, guys. So I'm going to need some feedback. Okay, this is kind of going to be a little Q&A for those that are here. I'm kind of feeling like pulling an oracle card here as we go through the evening. Good, Tabitha. So why don't they stay? There's a lot of reasons, right? Why they don't stick around. And approach it. I hope I don't get dinged for having a Star Wars cup. Anyway. Yes, I'm drinking coffee this late at night because I have to stay up in time. So I'm going to take this approach on why don't they stay, probably from an angle that a lot of us don't necessarily want to hear. But it's really an important angle, I think, for us to consider. Okay. So, you're in this relationship or maybe you're just getting to know one another. And everything's going along just fabulous. This person seems to be very spiritually and life is good. You've got rainbows and unicorns. Everything's peaches and cream and it's beautiful. And you think, yes, this is the one. And then all of a sudden they just poof, they Casper. Or maybe it's a little bit more dramatic than them being a Casper, but all of a sudden what seemed to be a solid, good relationship all of a sudden turns to crap. Okay? And they exit stage left. Or you've been in a relationship for a long time and all of a sudden the love seems to be gone. You don't look at each other the same way you used to or whatnot. Or somebody might have a wandering eye. Or they just pick up and leave. Okay? So we ask ourselves these questions. I'm sure I'm not the only one that asked this question. Hey, little P. Hey, baby. I'm not the only one that's ever asked this question. Hi, Nicole. Nicole, I think I'm going to make you a... Matter of fact, I'm going to take my little magic wand here. Hey, Katie. You are now a moderator. I have knighted you. Anyway, it says you are. I haven't seen the little blue thing yet. But anyway, so you sit here, we're having this great relationship and everything's beautiful. I'm really good, Katie. She's got the power. And it's gone. So I'm going to present it to everyone tonight for your general consideration. What if meant to be with us in the first place? And what if they didn't stay because we still had stuff we had to work on? Now I'm going to let that simmer and sit. What I am going to do, I figured cards out tonight, and I am going to pull either oracle cards or I'll do 3-card readings for you guys tonight at no charge. In regard to your love relationships, those of you that are here, you will get the benefit as people start coming in. So that to you, well, why don't they stay? Well, I think first we have to ask ourselves, should they? Should they? Is this really the relationship that was really going to fulfill us and be fulfilling for them for the long? Now, I don't know if anyone, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's ever seen the Tyler Perry movies, the My Dear movies. And the play ever do get a chance to YouTube, Google, or look it up on YouTube. They're in the original play, My Dear Goes to Jail. And she's talking to this young man, her nephew, I believe it is. Relationships as trees and people as trees. I think if anyone's seen that, just raise your hand or do something, right? But different people serve different purposes in our lives. And we tend to confuse people and confuse the relationship, but it is because we're so wanting to have this companionship, this partnership. And it's a good thing to want the partnership. But we confuse someone's position and purpose in our lives from time to time. Because we are so desperate to have that lasting love. You had to come to terms with asking myself why they were. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So I have found in my short 50 years on this earth, I'll be 50 years, don't forget it. I'll probably throw an online party as well as an in-house party. But I have found that when stay in my life, and I'll just, relationship, it typically is because either they were not, two reasons really, either they were not meant to be there permanently, or I had a whole lot of crap that I had to deal with myself before I could get to that point where I was able to really be in relationship with this person. They weren't ready. If they're not supposed to be there, then they weren't ready. They thought they were, they weren't. Or I wasn't. And I have a perfect case in point. So I've talked a couple other evening enlightenments, about my second divorce and this and that. So after my second divorce, I met this beautiful man. Oh, he was beautiful. He was just my type in all ways. I thought I was at a point where I was whole and healed in a relationship with this person. I mean, he was tall. I'm 5'5". He was 6'2", nice build, he was right in that right age, took real good care of himself, had his own house, was very spiritually enlightened, legit man. I mean, check, 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 right? Double, triple, quadruple check. Beautiful man. And I messed it up because I wasn't ready. He couldn't stay in relationship with me. Why? Because my or resonance, I hadn't raised my vibrations. I hadn't gotten to the point where I was whole and healed enough in here to give and be, no, yes, and be the woman that he actually deserved to have as a partner. Because relationships, people are 100, 100. They're not 50-50, 100, 100. And if only one person is given 100, or only one person is given 150, person's given 25, it's not going to work. Okay? So first of all, we have to do when we relationships and why they break up. We have to take an honest look. I always say take an honest look inside first. Hey, Imran, are you with the right person in Pisces? Is that what you're asking me, sweetie? I think you had to ask yourself, are you so is this? Let's talk about those of us that are in relationships now or situationships. Um, put a the chat so I know. I would say put a coffee mug, but Lord knows I'm probably the only crazy person drinking coffee. And it's hot in this house now. I don't know if it's summer or it's just getting hot. Let's look at this first. When we're in a relationship, okay, when we're in with when we were, you have to start checking off boxes. Okay, is this person challenging you to be a better person, to be a better version of yourself? You're in love with a Virgo and you're a Taurus to Earth. Oh Lord, I can see. Yeah, this is where y'all want to go tonight. Okay, I tell you what we're gonna do. I tell you what we're gonna do then. Why won't he stay? I'm gonna give you the talk while I'm pulling cards for you because I see that's where we want to go tonight. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do anybody who wants 3 cards pulled, put a 1 down there. I'm gonna pull 3 cards for you, but at least 3. Okay, for you and your love life. How about that? Yeah, I knew y'all would get. Okay, Essence. All right. So this is now. I'm going to talk to you though while I'm pulling the cards. Like my daddy used to say, "I'll hear you, but you're going to have to hear my mouth." Everybody along with that? Okay. Going along with it then, because if you're here, thank you, sweetness. Thank you. So we've got Essence first, Imrad second. Okay. So just keep track, Miss Nicole. Pull Essences first. Okay. So the first thing you have to ask yourself before you want to know, is this person the right person for you, or why did the last person leave? You need to go within yourself and start making your little checklist about what are the important things to you. In other words, and I'm pulling cards to start making your list, but start on the inside first. Because honestly, the outside beauty fades. None of us look the same 10 years from now that we're going to look right now. Okay, Essence. Ooh. Mm. Okay, Miss Essence, this is what I'm seeing. I fade. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all not going to look the same today or tomorrow, 10 years from now, as you look today. See that? There's a few things that are guaranteed. That is guaranteed. So start from the inside out and see if this person boxes. You need to make a list about what's really important and what's in here. Because I guarantee you, if somebody has a beautiful soul, the face is going to look beautiful to you. In essence, the first card I have here is the 5 of Pentacles in the upright. Then I have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. And then I had the 5 of Swords in reverse. So this is what I'm seeing. First of all, you got 2 5s and then you got a 10. So listen, somebody is feeling in the cold. I would have thought this would have been Tabitha's well, this earth sign. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here in the upright? Why is the 5 of Pentacles here in the upright? Ace of Swords in the upright, followed by the Hermit in reverse. So this is what I'm seeing as far as somebody is not, and this could be you. I'm assuming at this point it's you. You've been feeling a little bit left out in the cold. You're seeking out truth, and it's like one person is withdrawn in this situation, not talking. Somebody's not speaking their truth. However, you're also in a spot. This is actually, so there is actual abundance in this relationship. Why is this here in the upright for Miss Essence? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here in upright from this essence? You're feeling abundance because I'm out of this. So okay, I got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and then I have the Eight of Wands in reverse. You're seeking inner balance within yourself. Hi, Miss Tiffany. How are you? You're seeking inner balance. And you've been seeking it for a minute. A little slow going, but you've got movement happening. So you are coming into a time where you are feeling abundant moon soul, and that's a beautiful time. That's a beautiful, beautiful time, sweetheart. Now, potential outcome here is the Five in reverse. So the energy to me coming towards is there's going to be a level of victory. Oh, Nicole, what's going on here? If anybody else wants to help Ms. Nicole moderate, please let me know. Yep. Yeah. You're coming out of a time of conflict, conflicting words, conflicting stories. You're coming into this time of kind of like your own. The Page of Wands, so this, and you have the Page of Wands upright. And how I interpret that in this, is that there is some nice between the two of you guys coming. Okay. But he or she, I don't make any assumptions, has got to come out of this closet here and begin to speak and live their truth. You're getting to that point. You are getting, Miss Shonda, I want to be just like you when I grow up. I need to find who does your hair, because you in my time zone. I'm going to come see it, whoever does that. So listen, Miss Essence, you are, you're coming into a time of spiritual, personal abundance. If your partner is not also moving in that direction, you're going to be able to stay. You are going to go, okay? When we ask, why don't they stay? Because you're growing and they're not. This is what, you've heard people in the Bible, Bible talking about being unevenly yoked. That's being unevenly yoked. Person is going forward spiritually and doing the work, and the other person's not doing anything. That's an uneven yoke. So that's another reason why they don't stay. Okay? And you don't necessarily want to stay in a relationship where one person is growing, the other person isn't. Especially, but we're just going to be really real about that. Okay? I hope that helps, Miss Essence. Okay, so let me scroll up just. So now I told y'all I'll do these readings, but you get to hear my mouth. Okay, Imrad. Okay, so now we talked about one way. Hear me? You understand? Okay, good. I'm glad. All right. Now, Imrad, I'm going to pull 3 cards. So what's the next step? So I told y'all you got to make your list about what is important to you and start from the inside out. Okay? Some people not, but I've been with some people that other people would be like, what's she doing with them? Where did my chat go? Okay. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Shonda, Shonda, are you volunteering to be a moderator, or is Strawberry volunteering you to be a moderator? So now, again, while I'm making this, while I'm doing, if you're here, let me know, sis. Put a smiley face down there. Say, I'm here. Send up a flare. Sometimes the chat goes, yeah. Oh, my goodness. There you go, girl. There you go. Okay. So y'all making your little list, right? Okay. So again, why don't they stay? First of all, if they wasn't meant to be there, then the universe moves them right on out the way. Okay. Now, the other reason they don't stay, folks, like I was saying, is we have work we got to do too. This isn't all. And I will tell you, sometimes people are there to help us learn a lesson. And once that lesson is learned, our lesson, we learn. And once we learn that lesson, then it's time for them to go. Everybody, please hit that like button while you're in here. That would really be appreciated. I'm going to get you 3 cards for you. You're with that Pisces. Pisces water cousins. We have work, and if we're not willing to do that work, okay, honey, if we're not willing to do the work, then it's not going to work on our side either. Sometimes they can't stay with us because you're not prepared for them. Okay, first card I got is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So it seems like communication may have stopped. You're fine. I'm sorry. Okay, that's fine. Shonda's the. I'm just going by the energies. Okay, so and I love Shonda. She's really awesome. So there's communication seems to have slowed down or stopped between the two of you. So why is this Knight of Swords here? However, it is followed by the Lover's card in the upright. So I do see where this is a good relationship that this has. I love you, honey. However, potential outcomes. So somebody's wanting to go in and seek out some more information. Probably you. About this. You're still not sure about it. You're still searching your intuition. So why is the Knight of Swords in reverse here? Why in reverse? Yep, the sun in reverse, because somebody is, I'm going to guess it might be him, but I could be wrong, but that you are him or her, I don't assume. Somebody is not feeling like that this holds a bright future for you. And that's the King of Cups energy. So is this, I'm assuming this is you. It's not necessarily sure that there's a bright future here. Why is the Lover's card? But see, this Lover's card here is in the upright. My daughter just got back home from her vacation, and I'm probably disturbing her rest. It's you, yeah, sure. Whether or not I knew it. Okay, but you got the Lover's card in the upright. So let's see, why is the Lover's card in the upright? I feel like this is a really good relationship for you. Why is the Lover's in the upright here? Yeah, because see, this is bringing you out of a time of heartbreak and overwhelming emotion. Okay, water signs, we get in our feelings. This is bringing you out of your feelings, sweetie. He's calming your waters. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, so the wheel is smiling on you. You're ending a cycle, and the universe is trying to use this person to help. But you are so busy worried about whether or not this is right. You still got to seek. Lord have mercy. Seek information, seeking more information and more information. Oh, Miss Tiffany, I hope that's not the one you were supposed to be leaving alone now. You have to tell me. Yep, Two of Swords. You got to come out of this time of indecision, Miss Imrad. Indecision. He cheated so much that you don't know. Y'all always give me more information at the bitter end, don't you? So that's why you cut communication. And that's why you're not sure about this. You know what? Um, mm-mm. Is this the man for? Is this the person for? Oh, good Lord, Joe is holding on to so much. Imran, okay. So let me tell you something. If he cheated, you need to find out why. The cheating, if he's a serial cheater, it could be narcissist. It could be that he has some other things he has to work on. It could be that he has commitment issues. A lot of different things as to why he cheated. But there's love there. And I'm seeing you come out of a time of overwhelming issues and ending. But I also feel like you're asking me a question that you already know, even though there's love there. You need to take it slow if you're going to go back to him for the cheating bit. I don't mess with cheaters. You cheat on me, you cut off. I can't, I don't, that's just me. Okay. I can't speak for everybody and I can't speak for everybody's situation. I know people and they work it out and they go to counseling and everything. But I'm a Cancer sun with an Aries moon and I will cut you off. Now, oh yes, we'll have a very long talk about it. I can't. Other people that can, and if you're married, it's a different story and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I just can't do it. So, but this is what I see. There's love there. I think there's some more reasons why he's. I think there's reasons. Think that there is what I am picking up on is there was such severe abuse and such issues with his mother and whatever is in his life, he has issues there that he needs to get counseling for and work through. That's what I'm getting, Imran. But there's love there, baby. There is love there. I know there's love there, but I'm gonna need you to sit with this. And that's why you're seeking out more information. But don't keep on beating yourself up and seeking out information that's gonna hurt you. Hurt yourself. There's no point in doing it. Okay, so there's no point in finding out how many more women. There's no point in finding out where they been, how they getting there, how long. There's no point in that because all it does, I'm telling you from my own experiences, the more you find out, the more your heart breaks. It doesn't do you any good. It doesn't do you. All I can tell you is there's love there, but there's been abuse in his life as a child, and he needs to get some counseling, sweetie. Okay, Nicole. So who we got next, Nicole? I just did Imran. I'm gonna have to move this along fast. I'm so sorry, you guys. Who do you got next, Miss Nicole? You guys, I put, okay, sweetheart. I did, now listen, folks, and I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. I'm doing this for you guys, trust me. But I did put my, Pearl, you're next. Okay, you're welcome. You know, everywhere my email is everywhere. Okay, reach out, Pearl. Pearl, you feeling sexy, ain't you? Queen of Wands, the first, just jump right on out. Contact me if you want something more in depth than just 3 cards and readings for you. And I'm trying to figure out what's a good rate for live readings. And I'm also doing Reiki, distance Reiki. Okay, so contact me for that too. Oh goodness, I got cards falling. Okay, Miss Pearl, we got the Queen of Wands first for you, honey. You just feeling hot stuff, hot stuff. Watch out now. Huh? And we got you, Miss Pearl, too. So I think this is about to start a new cycle for you. Yep. Okay. Queen of Wands, like, girl, you are in it. You in it to win it, child. You are your re-energy. You're feeling your inner goddess. You are not to be played with. I love that. I love goddess. We do have the Death card in the upright. Now, followed by the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So that's also telling me that you're coming out of a time of singleness, or really that's where we're wanting to be. That you're getting to the point where you're ready to kind of boo up here, like really give yourself over. So if you already booed up, you really at a point where you're over. Why is the Death card here in the upright, please? Why is Death card here in the upright? Page of Pentacles followed by the Ace of Cups in reverse. So you're coming out of a time where, you were quite focused on some other things in your life. Okay? I think that you're coming out of a time where staying home and all of that kind of stuff, Miss Pearl. And perhaps this person was a little on the immature side as well. Right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do have fire energy here, although I'm really feeling that's you. And then I have the Ace of Cups. So this is coming into a time of new love, or renewed love. Like the creativity here and some, just kind of some maturity where we were a little bit immature first and how we were dealing with the relationship, the aspect of the relationship, but now we're coming into a time of new love where you're finally ready to go on and just go on and connect. Okay? That's what I'm feeling for you, Miss Pearl. That's what I'm seeing. I think this is a good, whoever this is, that's either in your or come in your life, he makes you feel sexy, honey. Go ahead on, go ahead on. I'm gonna raise my cup. I was drinking wine, I would raise that too, but I'm not tonight. I gotta be up in the morning. Okay, Miss Pearl. So who's next, Miss Nicole, after Miss Pearl? Shonda, you got to tell me how I see who's in this darn chat room too. Let's see here. Miss Nicole and then Tabitha. Okay, all right, Miss Nicole, Miss Moderator Nicole. What do we have for Miss Nicole? Y'all don't leave before I give you your readings, okay? So again, okay, so now you got to give a minute again. So you made your list, right? Yes, ma'am. You made your list, and you need to start checking off boxes on whether or not that person is checking off most of those boxes for you spiritually. Now, the other thing you have to do is take an internal inventory of yourself and ask yourself this question: am I somebody that I would want to be with? I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to let that marinate. Because let me tell you, a year ago, I had to sit down with myself and say I was not somebody. I was not somebody I would want, that someone would want to put upon somebody else. And I'll tell you why, because I still had daddy issues I had to deal with, you guys. Okay, what's in here from Miss Nicole? I still had daddy issues, unresolved, that I didn't realize I had. Okay. And when you still are dealing with daddy issues, when you're still dealing with daddy issues, and you're a woman, or you're dealing with mommy issues and you're a man, that inner child needs to get healed before that can have an adult relationship. A child can't have an adult relationship. Okay, Miss Nicole. Okay, Miss Nicole, here we go. Okay, Miss Monique, yep, we're gonna get you, honey. But we got a few people. You okay, sweetheart? Um, you got Miss Nicole, you're the King of Swords in the upright as your first card, followed by the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So this is very interesting. Just quick love spread. So that King of Swords energy, like you are very direct right now in your communication. You have a direction you want things to go in, and you are really feeling like I need to be living and walking and talking in my truth. Okay, that's a good place to be. I like that place. Now, I'm wondering though why this Ten of Pentacles, why you're not feeling in this time of abundance. Why you're not feeling this time of abundance. Possible third party situation. Yeah. Oh, child. There you go. Because you got a lot of air. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I asked for clarification on that. So I have possible Three of Hearts, Three of Swords in the upright, possible third party. Somebody else is not telling their truth. Somebody else is not. So this does not necessarily mean somebody's cheating. Yeah. This doesn't mean he's cheating. This could just mean that he is in a situation where in his ear or his love, his heart is somewhere else. His attention is somewhere else. But he's not, it's like interfering in your relationship, but he's not willing to own up to it. Okay. So then we have to ask, so what for like kind of a potential outcome? Why is the Page of Pentacles here in the upright? So the Page of Pentacles says there's to me that says creativity, new ideas, fresh new ideas. Okay. So and so he's very earth, very earth. We have energy for him here. So why is this Page of Pentacles here in the upright? We have his energy here. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Two of Wands in the reverse, followed by, honey, with the overall energy at the possible outcome is the Six of Cups in the upright. So this is what I'm seeing. I feel you all are looking backwards. Maybe you're looking backward. Maybe the both of you are. You're just like, where does love go? Where was it? We had so much. We were having such a good time. And now it just doesn't seem like we can quite get it together. So what I'm going to ask you to do is come up with some creative ways. If this is something that you want, because remember, these are just energies. You choose what you want. This is your choice. You have free will. So, however, the Two of Wands in the reverse, followed by the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the choice could potentially be made that it's not going to be you're not going to start it over again. Okay? But that's a potential outcome. So you have to be the one you guys have to decide, are you going to come up with creative ways to rekindle this thing, or are you going to walk away and not do a fresh start? I can't tell you what you're going to want to do. I can only if you don't come up with creative energies, then this will happen if you don't do it. I think they're out there. I don't see anything where anybody feels like the other person's toxic or whatever. Who is texting me, y'all? Okay. Okay. Then who we got? Thank you, Mr. Cole, for reminding everybody. Tabitha, you still here? Right? Tabitha's next, right, sweetie? Working on accepting the outcome. Honey, well, if there's feelings there, baby, we have to have further talk. If there's feelings there, remember, this is just energy. This is options. Tabitha's next. Okay, Miss Tabitha, if you're here, please say something. See, can I see who's in here? I don't know, child. Y'all, I don't, you know me. I don't know what the heck is going on. Oh, here we go. Participants. Okay, I don't see Tabitha. I don't always. Okay, if Tabitha is here, please say something. If not, I'm going to move on to, I believe after Tabitha was Little P. So I need somebody to say something. Tell me, baby. Okay, while we're waiting on Tabitha, 1 second. I need a little refill on my coffee. Just 1 second. 1 second. Coffee break. Hang on, y'all. Okay, Tabitha here. Okay, little P, you here. I'm gonna get you next. Honey, you just been seeking information and whoo, child. Okay, little P. Okay, little P, we're gonna pull 3 cards for you, baby. Little P, these are 3 cards I'm gonna pull for you, specifically for you. The first card is gonna be what he's showing to the world about his feelings for you. Second card is going to be what he truly feels about you deep inside. And the third card is going to be potential outcome. I'm not pulling one for you. And I'll tell you why I'm not pulling one for you. Because I think that what you're seeking is right now you haven't taken your. So let's see what he's saying to the outside world, what his true feelings are and potential outcome between the two of you. Okay? All right. Okay, now P, I'm going to give you this information, baby. I need you to hear me. What he's telling the world is he's telling them that the cycle with you is over, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. He's saying that he has moved on officially. Okay? If anybody that wants 3 cards, I'm pulling 3 cards for what your love relationship is right now. We're also talking about why he or she doesn't stay. We talked about how potentially that person wasn't meant to be your forever, and that's why they don't stay, because they weren't meant to be there. Also, the other part is that you are probably not that person. We got to do the internal work because it's all got to mesh. So, little P, baby, he's telling the world what he's out on the world is that the cycle is over. Now, his true feelings for you with 3 of Cups, he cares for you and he cares for this other person. He cares for you and he cares for this person. Okay? This is the thing. Potential outcome is the Tower card reversed. You both are resisting or delaying the change. It's not going to get any easier the further along it goes. I know your situation. What I can tell you is this. I raised 3 kids on my own, babe. And I'm sure there's other women in here that are doing it on their own too. Anybody that would like a reading, please put a 1 down in there, and my beautiful Nicole will get you on the list, and we'll get to you ASAP. It's not going to get any easier, okay? But this change is coming. The shift is coming, no matter what. But he right now is confused in this situation, sweetie. You decide what you want to do with your life. And I love you. I don't want you to be a doormat. I've never met you in life. But the last thing I want you to do is be somebody's daggone doormat. I really don't. Okay, I'm going to let that go. Mama's going to get off her soapbox. Mama's going to get off her soapbox. Okay. All right, Lil P. I love you. I love you. Okay. Nicole. After Lil P, is it Monique is next after Lil P? Monique has been patiently waiting. Everyone, please hit that like button. Thank you. All right, Miss Monique. Let me get you, girl. Tabitha, if you came back in here, I'll get your reading for you too after Monique. Okay, Miss Monique. Okay, everybody hit that like button, please. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do subscribe to the channel. Please hit that bell so you are notified. So we've talked about that. The other person, they might not stay because they're not supposed to be there. We've talked about the fact that they might not be staying because, well, quite frankly, we're not ready. We've talked about making a list. Okay, what's the most important? And let's make that list from the inside out. Let's not make it from the outside in. Okay, inside out, not outside in. Okay. And then let's really examine ourselves to see whether or not we are ready to have this relationship. Okay. Then the hard part comes. You gotta do the work. It doesn't just manifest itself already. Yes, I'm working on you right now, sweetie. Miss Monique, I'm working on you right now. But like I said, everybody's got to hear my mouth before they get the reading. Like my dad said, I'll do for you, but you got to hear my mouth. Okay, here we go, Miss Monique. One more shuffle. You got to do work, you guys. You got to learn to one more shuffle. You got to learn how to listen to your inner. Did Miss Tiffany leave me? You got to learn how to do your inner, listen to your inner self, heal your inner child. Okay. Well, you do. That's what my dad always said. There's a price to everything. And usually his help did come with the price of, but I miss him. I wish he were right now I'm going to start tearing up. I wish he was here right now talking my ear. Anyway, okay, Miss Monique, let's get you 3. Ooh, baby. Okay, you have the yeah, sweetie. So Miss Monique, I do know about astrology. Your water cousin of mine, which is going to explain this middle card. Okay. Okay. First card here, the judgment is. When I see the judgment in the upright, it's this call to rebirth. It's this call to newness. It's this, it doesn't always necessarily judgment. Okay. Justice and judgment are 2 different things. But I sense that somebody is not willing to change and move from a new person. Someone is stuck in their old ways and they're not willing to come up and be reborn, so to speak. Okay. And they're not willing to do the work. Okay, so the middle card, he Queen of Cups in reverse, which is this explains why she's here. You're not feeling emotionally satisfied. In fact, I get the impression you are feeling emotionally used. Like you just don't have nothing else left. Your cup is empty. It's not running over. It is empty. And now you are faced with this decision that you are trying not to make. So let's find out why is the judgment here in the reverse, please. Why is the judgment here in reverse? So when I give these readings here, I give them based not so much. See, there's been some hopes and dreams that have not been able to be realized because someone has been stagnant in their ways and too stubborn. Okay. Miss Tiffany is here. Okay. And I had a cups in reverse. So it feels like there's been love that has been withdrawn. The offer of love or the stability of love, Miss Mona, has been withdrawn. And it's not there anymore. That emotional support has been taken away. And so there were hopes and dreams and things that just haven't been realized because there's someone just been just too stubborn and unwilling to really be that supportive partner. Why the cups here in the reverse? You, I sense, are feeling very, very, you're drained, baby. Yeah. You're drained. Well, I'm thinking, girl, bye. Don't get me started on them people that's double digits older than us. Now you're going to hear my mouth. So you don't feel that it's very fair what's going on. And he's not playing fair. He's not playing fair. That's just my ex-husband was 18 years older than me. Now, I'm not saying anything. Age is just a number. Truly it is. Tell you something. Sometimes them older men know how to play a game, and we don't even know the rules, child. We ain't that book. We don't know those rules. They know rules to games that we ain't never stumbled upon. There's a lot of good things about older men, and we'll talk about that another time when it's just girls. I'm sure. Sorry, Miss Tiffany, I'm gonna get to you just 1 second, baby. This two of swords here. So he's not playing fair. He sucked you completely dry. I would not be shocked to find out that he is a narcissist of some sort, or has narcissistic tendencies of some sort, because he sucked you emotionally dry. Why is this two of swords here in the verse? Because you know the decision you make, you just don't want to make it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So your overall for that overall energy and that two of swords is the magician and the upright, which means you have the capability to manifest your destiny that you truly want. You got to come out of this time here of, this isn't so much decision as it is you need to look at everything you've accomplished and admire it, because you've done a lot for yourself. And you have to start realizing that you can get the victory. Turn this Six of Wands in the reverse upside down. Turn it to the right side up and get victory over the situation. You have the capability to do it. You can manifest whatever you can manifest whatever you so desire. But right now you don't feel like your ship is going to come in. You're up late at night, worrying and carrying on. You're not moving in the right direction. Should I keep going? And there's no collaboration here. None whatsoever. There's no appreciation for what you've done and what you put into it. So shake the dust off, baby. Well, now, you know, I'm gonna be 50, so 53 is not that old. You know, they used to say about them older men, they know more than just lay down and get up, if you know what I'm saying. But that's another evening. Okay, Miss Tiffany, did that help you, Miss Monique? I think you need to get on up out of that situation. That's just what the cards are saying. That's what it is. Okay. All right, Miss Tiffany, we just spending a whole lot of time together, baby. If you guys need more in depth, and some of you here have gotten readings from me, um, so you ready? Yeah, because I think it's the person you're supposed to be walking away from. So we're gonna leave that alone. If you want a more in-depth reading from me, please in the description in any of my videos, there is an email address. Email me and we will schedule a reading. Why are you sorry? Don't be sorry. I know you're just curious. I know you're just curious, Miss Tiffany. Monique, don't be sorry. There's nothing to be sorry for. The other thing, you guys, if you, and I'm just starting to do this or offer this service, this in person usually, but I'm offering it now distance. So I'm offering distance Reiki, which is energy healing. Distance Reiki session. Inquire about energy healing. Shoot me an email and we'll talk. Okay, Miss Tiffany, let's do 3 cards from Miss Tiffany in love. Miss Monique, there's nothing absolutely to be sorry for or ashamed of, you guys. Thank you, honey. Honey, black don't crack. Okay. Miss Tiffany. World in reverse. The universe is trying to end this cycle for you. But you're resisting it. Okay? Trying to bring you into something new. Okay? That's good for you and new. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So it's the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I also have Earth energy here. So it could be Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The immature offerings of love are no longer what you deserve. Well, you thought it was ended? Maybe somebody else doesn't think so. Okay, let's see who is resisting the end to this. Oh, Lord help me, Jesus. I got caught where Miss Tiffany. Look what you made me do, chat. Okay, baby. I know all that was not what we needed to be. Hang on, sweetheart. Who's trying to, why is the world in reverse here? Why is the world in reverse here? He's not trying to end it. And matter of fact, he's trying to get some communication back to you again. And you're being, quite frankly, very protective, which I appreciate. And protecting and guarding your heart. Guarding yourself, guarding your treasure, which in this case is your heart. He's not ready to let it go. That's what it is. But you are tired of the immature love, not underdeveloped love, all of that kind of good stuff. You're tired of that. And really what that's doing for you is it's bringing you into a time of abundance. You're feeling much better about yourself. You're feeling much better about where the direction of life is going. Mm. So, but he's not, he gonna try to come back. If he hasn't already, he's not a fire sign, is he? But he's riding out with that energy big time. He's feeling like Mr. I'm all at a bag of chips. Like you couldn't possibly want somebody else but him. Who, Jesus help me. Does that help you any, Miss Tiffany? So resist it. Fight it. Fight it. Don't take it back. Okay, Miss Strawberry, you're next. Does that help you, Miss Tiffany? Because you and I are about to spend some time. I told you. He's trying to come back. He's trying to come back. Don't give in, though. That's why it's not ending. The universe wants it over, but he's not willing to let it go. But that's okay. We'll resist him. Okay, Miss Strawberry. Oh, my phone trying to talk to me. I told y'all yesterday this dang on phone be listening in on my conversations, y'all. I don't like that. Okay, we got Strawberry. Oh, and Notorious B.I.G. Okay, all right. So I've got Strawberry and Notorious B.I.G. And then that might be it for tonight, y'all. I had not intended on doing this. Okay. All right. I hope this helped a little bit. All right, sweetie, and loving it. That's it. You're it, though. You're it. You're welcome. Okay. All right. Miss Strawberry. I don't want to miss anybody that's been patiently waiting. 3 cards for Miss Strawberry. Okay. All right. Okay, Miss Strawberry, I got an overall energy of 7 of Wands in the reverse for you. I also have Pentacles in the reverse, followed by Temperance in the reverse, followed by 7 of Cups in reverse. So this is interesting for you. When I see 7 of Wands energy in reverse, it says to me that you need to set some boundaries. That you've not set proper boundaries, or that you're in the process of setting boundaries to guard your heart. If you notice, to guard yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you notice that door is cracked open. Okay, that's the door to your heart. So the 4 of Pentacles, you're coming out of a time in reverse. You're also coming out of a time of not being very willing to share or being very selfish. But while you're coming out of this time of being kind of selfish, you also need to learn how to set the proper boundaries. So we've got earth and water energy here. Yeah, so there's going to be some nice little movement in the right direction here with the Page of Wands. Got jumpers. And you're coming out of a time where you're holding on to burdens, you're stopping your burdens and everything. So you're learning some good stuff here. You're learning a lot of good stuff here. Your ex tried to hack your Wi-Fi account. Oh. Girl, bye. Okay, listen. So yeah, setting boundaries. Oh, y'all have some stuff going on. I still think though that this is a good time for you. Okay? Because you are learning how to properly put that fence around without letting people in. So being able to share your spiritual gifts and your love being assaulted. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And you're learning how to release the burdens, release every crap, and not hold on to it for yourself. Now, what you need to be doing as well, this temperance in the reverse. So that's saying that there's some patience needed with yourself. That is also saying to me that you're needing to learn again to find the right mix. Yes, healing. You're healing. See, this is the thing. You have to love yourself first before you can love anybody else. That's your first, that needs to be your first love, is self-love. So why is the temperance here in first? Why is the temperance here in first? To live your truth, baby, and speak your truth. Look at him. He ain't playing. You're learning to live and speak your truth. What you mean, what you say, and say what you mean. Set the right boundary. Coming out of a time of confusion. Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is a time for self-healing and self-love. You know, good riddance to the ex. This is about loving you. So I'm happy with that. Because now the next, when the next person comes along, that person will be more right for you spiritually. Okay? Because you're place. You have to set boundary. Yeah. Yeah. But you got to guard that heart. We really need to be doing some more on boundary setting. I will always want to start teaching on the subject, and then I end up pulling cards. Does that help you, Miss Strawberry? Okay. Strawberry, Notorious B.I.G. and Loving. Okay. All right. Is my Notorious B.I.G. here? My Notorious, yes, you're speaking your truth, setting your boundaries. That's something I had to do too. You're very welcome, Miss Strawberry. You know what? I'm going to give you... Major moderator. You got the... Okay. Notorious B.I.G. You got 3 cards for you. And then y'all, I got to keep it moving. Y'all got a big day tomorrow. Big day of work. Two more shuffles. All right, we're going to cut them up. All right, Notorious. Notorious. All right, let me see what we got here. Very good. Interesting. Interesting. You have a lot. You're about to head through some shifts here, sweetie. So there's the Ace of Swords illuminated about this situation very quickly here. You've got, and you seem to be resisting So there's a cycle that's trying to end and new life is trying to begin. And I also see that in the wheel of in the reverse. So there's some things that are trying to be closed out so that the new thing can come in. Why is this Ace of Swords here in the upright? This doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship should not be there, but it does changes that need to be happening internally, definitely, within either one or both of you. But there's some things, there's some growth that's needed. It's trying to be affected. It's trying to be brought in. Why is Ace of Swords here in the upright? Page of Cups. So you're going to have new offers of love. But here again, you might be being a little stubborn and a little closed off. Now, I see the overall energy that you're bringing in is the star in the upright. So you have hopes and dreams that you want to see realized, sweetie. You just got to believe that you're worthy of them. Okay? Why is this Death card in the reverse? Why is the Death card here in the reverse? Okay, so betrayal, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and the King of Cups. So I don't know in the upright if this is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces that has betrayed you. But there has been some pretty big betrayal, potential by an earth energy as well. So I've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here as well. But because you're trying to like figure out why, the why behind the what, you're not ready to release that betrayal. However, there's a new thing that's trying to come in, but it doesn't, you're not letting it right now. You got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you're resisting this, and the Death card in reverse. You're resisting this karmatic shift and karmatic change in your life right now. And you might not be doing it overtly. You might be doing it subconsciously. Because sometimes we do that. And, you know, sitting down, meditating, why is Fortune here? Sitting down and meditating and really quieting our mind and seeking out why is it? Yeah, because there's still stuff that's been, there's sneaky stuff. And here, there's a lot of King and Earth. There's a hell of a lot of Earth energy here for you. King of Pentacles, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is showing up again. Or potentially, did they mess with your money? Was your money affected? BIG. I see that there was monetary effect. I feel like your money was affected in some way as well, potentially. But you've been trying to deal with the fact that there was stuff that you did not know, and there was some secretiveness and manipulation in the background that you were not made aware of. And I don't think you quite forgive not seeing it, not knowing it, and that's why you can't move past it. But there's newness trying to come in. You're just still so shut. There's new truth that's trying to come through here, and new love, new offers of love, really fun. You know, even if it's but you're not open to it right now. I don't know if that helped, Notorious. Baby. Talk to me, girl. But that's what I'm seeing right now, honey. Okay. Okay, loving it. Loving it. You are the next contestant. Y'all remember, we got to do our work. Are you really okay, sweetie pie? Does that resonate? Okay, sweetheart. Yep, I'm with you. What do we have for loving it? 3 cards for loving it. 3 cards for loving it. Okay. All right. One more shuffle, loving it. Here we go. You're very welcome, love. Yeah. We're going to cut for loving it. Okay. You seemed a little closed off too, a little bit maybe, overall energy level. I don't strongly closed off. I just feel like it's a little protective. You got the 9 of Cups. So you're kind of, this is right before the 10. So this is like the feeling. This is like the feeling you have right before it's full fulfillment. Okay? Right before full. You're kind of admiring everything. Look at all the great things that I've done. But there's just a little bit that's not quite there yet, right? And are surrounded by all this beauty. There's just a little bit that's left over. 8 of Swords in the upright as well. So you are feeling trapped, but you know the way out. You're not really trapped. It's an illusion. And the potential outcome is the love coming? I'll answer your question in a second. Queen of Swords in the loving it. You got a lot of air energy here. Here, because I need to understand if you're learning to be that Queen of Swords or you just haven't felt empowered to be that queen. So let's get 9 of Cups. Thank you very much. So there's communication coming your way. Swift communication soon. Why is this Knight of Swords here? Because someone is getting ready to, someone still feels like they can't fully turn their back on a situation. So they're not trying to turn their back and walk away to say to you they want to be bothered. Or you're trying to find the words to be bothered. Aries with the Pisces moon. Are you the Aries? Yeah, it's not fitting. You're putting in a lot of hard work into this situation. There's someone that's putting in hard work in this situation. This could be you, this could be them. But I'm feeling like you're a bit closed off. You're the Aries. Yep. You're a little closed off right now. You're not in your normal element. And the Scorpio might be working kind of hard to try to get your attention. Why is this 8 of Swords? Why is the 8 of Swords here in the upright? Why does she feel trapped? The Swords here. Why do you feel trapped, Lily? You're still not sure. You're going within your heart, but you're still seeking out information. You don't fully trust this person yet. However, you do You want this to work. You have the dream of it working out, but you don't feel like everything is quite balanced, fair, yet a big part of you still wants to rest and be rested in this and have faith in it. What I'm hearing also, faith in it. Not everything is going to be precisely how you want it to be. Not everything to act precisely how you want them to act and be precisely how you want them to be. We are all perfectly imperfect. You need to have faith that this is truly, that not only are you deserving of, but he is also deserving of you, and that he's not going to hurt you. So I Queen of Swords in the reverse. I feel you are so unsure of being ready and willing and able to deliver the message of how you truly feel about this because you were afraid to get hurt. Why is this Queen of Swords here? That I could be wrong. Why is Queen of Swords here? Because you're stubborn. This is you. This is, ooh, child. This is you. Kind of stuck in your little ways. You just don't, you're not sure of yourself in a lot of ways. I'm gathering that. You might be thinking that you're not good for him. However, he sees you as this is you. This is how he sees you, as his beautiful queen. So be it. So be it. And you too, so now I'm going to tell you something. And then y'all, unfortunately, he's given you reason to distrust him. And that's why you're still seeking more information. Okay. This is the thing. I can only see the energy that's around there, right? I can't see the exact what's happened, what. Sometimes I can if I'm asked, but I didn't ask to do so. So this is the thing. I can't tell you because I don't know. I'm not in your biz, right? Whether or not this is, whether or not the reason you have is real or whether or not it's that is a misinterpretation. So don't take me the wrong way, loving it. What I am going to say is this. Just be sure that it's truly him and give him an opportunity to talk to you about it. He really does want something with you. I'm not. You need to talk to him. Talk to him and see. Sometimes we make things as women, and they're not always right. Sometimes our intuition is perfectly right, but sometimes we look at things through the lens of the past. Instead of just looking at it through the wisdom of the past, we're looking at through the past hurt. Another reason why they don't stay, because we haven't offloaded our baggage. So I don't know for sure. All I'm seeing is that he's working really hard to gain that trust, and he looks at you like just a wonderful, beautiful sex. So I say, talk to him about it. And if it turns out that you really know, but I always feel people deserve the opportunity to explain themselves. Okay. Now, Notorious, is the love coming this year? The love can come this year if you are so welcome. I know you do. I can feel it. I know you do. You make me cry, girl. Keep me posted. Um, baby, notorious. The love can come this year if you put on yourself. But but you're not gonna get brought this potential soulmate without you putting in your work too and preparing yourself. Okay. Okay, everyone. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've been on here for an hour and a half. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta be up in the morning and do your morning readings. Okay, get moving. My information to contact me is down below in the description, or it will be. There you go. Look, P, you're carrying love. Thank you. Lil P, I'm gonna need you to, yes, you'll find, but your first responsibility, your first responsibility is to you and your baby. You and your baby. You have a lot of healing you're going to have to do before you're ready for the next one, okay? A lot of healing. We all had to do it. But you need to be healed yourself before you can move it along. And there's still some stuff that are going to have to hash out before you're ready. Because he's not even ready to let you go yet. And that's not fair to you. Or not this other woman. Okay, listen, y'all. Hey, Miss, I thought you were gone, baby. You're welcome. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go to bed. And I'll see you all. Again, my contact information is down below. So please email me. So again, I do these readings for you personally. You can schedule a live personal tarot and intuitive reading, or I am offering distance Reiki sessions along with tarot. If you don't know what Reiki energy healing, where we do it live via Skype or via Google Hangout, so I can really see your chakras. I can see what's going on with you. And it's different prices for those things. So just chit chat with me if you're interested in a lot of open time this weekend, actually, because I was supposed to go on a date with a Libra man. Good night, baby. I was supposed to go on a date. Decided that he wasn't ready for me. It's okay. He had some stuff he needed to do on his own, and I appreciate that. That he did some things he needed to do. So I really do appreciate that. And that's fine. But now I got a lot of time, so I have open. So if you would like to schedule a session with me, please let me know. Email me, and we'll make it all happen. Okay. All right. Until I love each and every one of you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.